Hey everyone, EB here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing DranSword. This is BX01. It's the first Beyblade in Beyblade X, and it's by Tomy. On the back of the box, we can see the owner, whose name is Common X. You get the blade, which is DranSword, which is a right spin attack type, the ratchet, which is 360, and the bit, which is flat, as well as a launcher. I'm keeping the intro pretty short because I'm super excited to open this, so let's get into it. Okay, got my knife. I haven't opened a Beyblade in quite a while. In fact, I think it's been like 6 months since my last unboxing video, so now we can finally get back into unboxings. Open up the box, there's your code. I'm probably not going to use it so you guys can have it. First person who scans it gets to use it. And that works with the Japanese Beyblade X app. And on the inside of the box, nothing left. Oh, we got a cut here again. Okay, and we have the instructions here. So it says not to cross them over with Beyblade Burst Bays because they're not compatible. And then we have the little manual, so I'll look at that after. And we get the bay itself as well as the launcher. So now I'm gonna open it and lay everything out. Okay, so here's everything that came in the box. We're gonna start off with the manual real quick. Try to keep it brief. So we just have the instructions on how to launch a bay, obviously. The parts, a little bit of customization. The combo they used here is DranSword 380 taper. And then we got Cobalt Drake there, the Beyblade X app. Forgot what this thing's called, the Battle Pass. And then the next bay that's coming out, which is Night Lance. The next thing I'm gonna look at is the launcher. The launcher is actually fairly nice. I'm actually kind of surprised with it, because usually the launchers that they include are these tiny little garbage launchers like the Proto Launcher, but this is actually pretty big, which I like. Makes sense since they're trying to gear more towards older teens and adults with Beyblade X. And we get the ripcord, which is actually decently long. I'll make sure to straighten it out after. If you're curious what the prongs look like, it uses 3 prongs instead of the normal 2 that we use on every other launcher. But the prongs look more like MFB prongs if I'd have to compare it to anything, like a Metal Fight launcher. And yeah, it's pretty nice. We'll put the ripcord in. And the bottom part with the prongs spins, so that's nice. On the top, it says Beyblade X Winder Launcher, and you can also attach a Battle Pass on here if you have it. And yeah, that's everything for the launcher. Okay, so now onto the main attraction, which is DranSword. We're gonna start off with the bit. I have this really zoomed in because it's actually really tiny. For the bit, this is flat, or F. And if I had to compare the tip to anything, it's like a wider Extreme, but plastic. Kind of looks like the Extreme Driver, if you have to compare it. But it is wider. You got the gear system, of course, which works at the stadium, which I'll show after. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. Looks pretty aggressive. Now onto the ratchet. The ratchet is 360. Looks pretty cool. So what determines the name, I'm pretty sure, is that it has 3 contact points, which is where the 3 part comes from. And then the 60 is how tall it is in millimeters, pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Think that's how it works. Not too familiar with how these work yet, so sorry if I make any mistakes. You got your screws there, and this is the part that locks onto the blade. And it looks pretty nice. It's in a dark blue color. Now onto the blade. Okay, so the blade is DranSword, and holy, this thing is beautiful and awesome like a possum with a blossom. It looks amazing. Okay, sorry for my cringe, but this thing is actually really heavy. It's pretty small, and if I had to compare it to anything in terms of size, well, actually, I'll grab a few bays right now. We can compare the size. Okay, so time to compare it to some other bays. We got Galaxy Megasus over here, and you can see that they're pretty much the same size. The Beyblade X bays are way heavier though. Like, this feels heavier than all of Galaxy Pegasus, which is kind of crazy. And then here's it compared to Dual Air with Victory Valkyrie, and it's even smaller than Victory Valkyrie, which really shows you how small these bays are. As for the shape, it obviously is metal like all the other Beyblade X bays from now on, and it looks pretty cool, really aggressive shape far more aggressive than any of the Pegasus Beyblades. And I think it's going to do a lot of damage in battle. Going to be pretty dangerous, and the design looks pretty crazy as well. So what's interesting is that this part in the center actually moves around, which is probably going to bother some people because you can have it like that when it's really supposed to be like that. But anyways, time to put it together. I'll show you guys how it works. Okay, so I've never done this before. I'm going to be doing it for the first time on video here. This piece just clicks into there. Oh, and it rotates, just fits in there. And then the bit. Oh, that's it. So that's really easy to assemble. I'll probably make a separate video showing how to assemble it still, but that is actually pretty cool. So just clicks in, slide, and then click your tip in, or your bit. And now the center moves all freely, and it's actually pretty tight feeling. So that's cool. Here's a side view in terms of height. Compared again to Galaxy Pegasus, it looks crazy. It's way taller. And then Victory Valkyrie, about, yeah, still taller. Now I'll compare it to a DB Beyblade. Okay, so you guys aren't gonna believe the size difference. It's so tiny. Like, compared to Ultimate Valkyrie, it's tiny, but it's actually about the same height. It just looks really weird because it's missing a lot of stuff here. So I'm sure these will be pretty top heavy. But it looks really strong, it's super heavy. I can't wait since I don't have a scale. But now for the test launch. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Holy. Wow. Now for a flower powered launch, let's see what happens when we launch at an angle. Wow. So the launcher is actually really strong, especially for the first launcher in the whole series, right? It's actually pretty strong, and it feels amazing. So one more launch. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Wow. Super smooth, fast attacks, and I can already tell this thing is going to be a monster. So that's just about everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me your thoughts on Beyblade X as a whole, and your thoughts on DranSword, and how it compares to the other Beys. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the other ones yet. Those will be arriving around next week. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Can't wait to try these out in more videos, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.